Well, it's been a little while since I've done these kind of videos, and because, especially which, one of them which blew up, because I had, called it, I predicted what was going to happen in the Bad Batch, which being, of course, that video was, that, I had hopes that, and thoughts, that Cad Bane could possibly appear in the Bad Batch, and thus he did. That video I did blew up, and I did a follow-up to that, and I don't know how this one's going to do, like, where it's going to go, and, just of what I'm going to say in this video, okay? This is not only of what I'm really going to talk about, the main focus, basically, recently, and it hit me in my head, it just came into my mind that, I should, it's been a little while, and I should probably do another one of these. Basically, recently we heard about this, that, some of us, I'm sure you guys heard about this too, that, once again, we're getting another Star Wars animated series, and this time it's going to be centered on none other than Maul. Yes, Darth Maul, or just, goes by Maul. So apparently it's been said that a animated series of Maul is in development, it is in the works. You know what, and my thoughts on this, and this is what, this video is about, but not just about, my thoughts on the potential chance of a Maul animated series, but my thoughts on this, like, you know what? I'm up for it. Hey, more Star Wars animated shows, the more the merrier. As long as the one thing I want to say, and I don't want to be too harsh or anything, but just please stick with the Clone Wars animation. That's all I'm asking, because there's just something about the Clone Wars animation, and for those of us that had grown up and had watched Star Wars: The Clone Wars, there's just something about the Clone Wars animation that's just great, It was a bit of a shame because when Star Wars Rebels happened, it didn't have the Clone Wars animation to it. It had a different style, a different look, and from what I heard, it was like focusing more on like paying tribute to the style of what one of the fathers of Star Wars did, Ralph McQuarrie, his artwork and design for early sketches for Star Wars. I can understand that, but it was great because when we got the Clone Wars spinoff, the Bad Batch, that stuck with the style and animation from the Clone Wars, and I'm hoping the same thing happens with Maul, because I think just do the Clone Wars animation, because and I don't see why not. Maul can be another Clone Wars spinoff, and it's obvious because after hearing about this, the plans and for a Maul animated series being in development. It got me thinking, because when I heard about that, it got me thinking that, just like that looking back at the final episode of Season 7 of The Clone Wars, when Maul escapes, he escapes in a shuttle on the Republic cruiser. Ahsoka's using the Force to, try to pull it back in, but at one point, she just lets him go, and, he's gone, and, yeah, that's, because, again, hearing about the potential plans for a Maul animated series, looking back at what happened in the final episode of The Clone Wars, Season 7, that makes perfect sense, And especially, I know I heard a couple of people saying this, and I guess from one video I saw talking about, plans for a Maul animated series, like, for example, Maul being the ruler of Crimson Dawn, because he runs Crimson Dawn, so that, So that totally works. I'm definitely up for that. And we are getting close to Disney Plus Day. And I know I've seen a couple of videos where everybody's been, having predictions of what could happen on Disney Plus Day. You know what I'm saying? And I have some too, just a few. Because I'm sure a lot of us, including myself, the Maul animated series, for example, that would be brought up on Disney Plus Day. But one of my predictions is, here we go. And again, let's see what happens to this video when when the time comes, when Disney Plus Day happens, and how this video will be received. Like, if it'll kind of, like, blow up, like how the video I did about Cad Bane, like, if he could appear in The Bad Batch. You remember and you know. So my predictions for Disney Plus Day. I am hoping that we could get an announcement that a Season 2 of Monsters at Work is coming. And even, I remember seeing a video about this, that apparently a Season 2 was going to happen, and somebody asked Henry Winkler on Twitter, I assume, I guess, I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, asking him if there was going to be a Season 2, and he said yes. And you know what? Even, heck, the final episode of Monsters at Work, like, you hear Fritz at the, before the credits end, like, does anyone know if there's going to be a Season 2? Something like that. Fritz, voiced by Henry Winkler, mentioning about Season 2. So, come on, Monsters at Work can continue. I'm up for it, Anyways, and my other predictions, well, I would assume that maybe we would get a little bit of, like, say, like, Disenchanted, because that has already filmed. That film is already wrapped filming. Hocus Pocus 2, I don't know, maybe we could, I don't know, but, so that, and, well, some Star Wars stuff, like, well, Maul, for example, The Bad Batch Season 2, that could be a possibility, Andor, Kenobi, Ahsoka, you name it, but my number one prediction is Monsters at Work, and it was the first thing I mentioned, so, but we'll just have to wait and see. And because of everything that I just said, I'm interested to see if this video is gonna blow up, as I've been saying. But anyways, so yeah, Maul, an animated series of Maul. Because jumping back to that, it could be pretty interesting if there's gonna be one. We'll just have to wait and see. And I guess from what we've heard, that it is in the works, I guess, and maybe we'll probably get more information on that when Disney Plus Day happens. So there you go. Anyway, so I think I pretty much covered everything right there, so thank you guys for watching, and let's just see where this video goes and if it blows up, as I mentioned. So, again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, and peace out, and may the Force be with you.